So I think I've mentioned quite a few times over the last few months that I've been planning to redecorate my dining room and my guest bedroom, and I finally decided to get going with that. Sometimes I can procrastinate and put things off when the task seems overwhelming, but I just thought the other day, come on, it's summertime, the best time to get DIY done in the house, so get cracking, Nicholas. So that is what I decided to do, and I'm going to do that right now, starting here in the dining room. I'm trying out a new brand of paint from a company called Coat. It's quite a beautiful new brand, and they sent me the paint swatches here, so I had a good look through. And instead of getting the little tester pots, which can be quite wasteful, they give you these stickers that you can stick on the wall to see how it is going to look. So I have decided which ones I'm going to be using for my little makeovers, and in this room, the dining room, I'm going to be using a colour called Jojo's Green. It is on the wall here. I've got two samples. One of them is the dark one, which I'm not using. I've learnt my lesson with that. And so that is kind of like a very sagey dark green. And with this room being quite dark anyway, I just think that a beautiful darker green will look really fantastic. And then for the spare bedroom and the hallway, I'm going to be using Sunday Soul, which is a neutral. It has a little bit of pink in it, which gives a nice warmth. And I think that will look really great in there. But first, I'm going to be doing the dining room. So I am going to get all of the pictures down, start painting, and then once it's done, I'm going to think about how I can spruce up the room, add things in, take things out, and make it look a lot better. So I am going to get started.
The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Rings Concerning Hobbits by Howard Shaw, who was directing the London Philharmonic Orchestra on Classic FM. Hello to Trevor in Nottingham, who says he's still over the moon. I've been playing organ since I was 14. My son bought me the gift of a lifetime. I got to play the incredible organ.
So I just wanted to pause the decorating for a moment to share something really cool with you that I think you will love. Now, as most of you will know by now, I am a skincare junkie. I adore all things skincare. I enjoy taking care of my skin, and I like to try new things. So something that I've been trying out for the past few months is this. Now, it may look a little bit strange, but this is a LED mask and is called the FAQ 202 by Foreo Sweden. So this is a really cool new generation of LED mask. It is made with silicone, it is ultra light as you can see, and what I love about this is that it is completely wireless, so that when you put it on and you get to work, you can carry on with whatever you're doing, so you can like me now, I'm decorating, I could put this on, carry on decorating. You can do the laundry, you can do the washing, you can go to the gym even if you wanted to. And this is so lightweight that you can just get on with your day. So I really wanted to share this with you now and show you how it works. So as with the other Foreo products that I have, this can pair with your iPhone via Bluetooth through the app to give you a guided facial. So I'm just going to pop this on now to show you how easy it is. So it just goes over the face like this. And then because it has the silicone, just get my hair out of the way, it completely molds to your face. Whatever shape face you have, it attaches on here and molds to your face. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pair it with my iPhone to get a guided treatment. This is so exciting. So yes, this is made with a unique Flexi Fit silicone designed to fit any face. And as you can see, it's completely shaped to my face now. We're ready to go, so let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to go to the FAQ app on my smartphone. And then I just push the power button on here and the mask will start to light up. There we go, as you can see. And then on the app, you can select the treatment that you want to have. So there are a few different treatments. This is just connecting now. So here we have an anti-wrinkle treatment. This is the perfect combination of LED wavelengths to target fine lines and wrinkles. It's a 15-minute treatment. Then we have a quick refresh, which is a 5-minute treatment, and this is a 5-minute quick fix to boost radiance for a healthy and revitalized complexion. We have a repairing one, which is 15 minutes, the optimal treatment to combat natural signs of skin damage from sun exposure, pollution, lack of sleep, and stress. Brightening, 10 minutes, a 10-minute skin detox to diminish dullness on tired skin and illuminate your complexion. There are so many on here, those are just a few. So the one that I want to do is the quick refresh. So this is a 5-minute LED mask. It has red, yellow and orange LED light, and it is going to work my skin in 5 minutes to give a quick boost of radiance for a healthy and revitalized complexion. I'm going out tonight, so that is exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm going to do this one. Now I will say that when you're using this mask, you need to make sure that you have completely clean skin, no makeup, give yourself a good cleanse. You can also get this Manuka honey base, which I have applied to my skin, by the way, before using this. So now I'm going to start this treatment. I will push the button here on my smartphone and it's going to begin, and I just love this so much. And the great thing about this is it tells you exactly what is happening. You get a countdown on here so you know how long you've got. Phase 1 is NIR and red LED light therapy for 3 minutes, and this improves fine lines, sunspots, wrinkles and sagging skin, and it can be used simultaneously with any other light color. So this is going to do all of those things for me. And again, what I love about this is that it's so lightweight, so easy to wear. It's really comfortable because of the silicone. You can just get on with whatever you're doing. If you're getting ready, maybe you want to be ironing your clothes for a night out or just doing your nails, you can do because it's wireless and so easy to use. So yes, through all of the treatments that you get with the FAQ 202, it's going to target 8 different skin concerns. So whether it's sagging skin, fine lines, dullness and brightness, or whether you want to reduce pigmentation, there are all 8 different treatments available and 8 different ways that this mask will work for you. Okay, so now we're moving on to phase 2, which is the yellow LED light, and this will reduce redness and soothe the skin. So this is great because I have been outside quite a lot recently, and even though I do wear SPF every single day, I've caught the sun, and even though I do love having a glow and a tan, sometimes I do get some redness here around my cheeks. So hopefully this will work to reduce the redness. And in fact, I know it does because I've done this one before, and afterwards my skin looks amazing. Okay, so now we're moving on to phase 3, which is the orange LED, and this is just going to revitalize the skin for a healthy glow. So I'm going to get all of the beautiful benefits of this orange LED light to give me beautiful glowing skin, and I have to say it really does work. I've been using this for a few months, and after using it, you look incredible. Okay, and we've got about 10 seconds left remaining for this quick refresh treatment. It's been very relaxing. The only thing you really feel is a little bit of warmth, but other than that, completely like nothing. It's just very relaxing. So, that is my treatment complete, my quick refresh. My skin is going to look a lot more healthy, glowing, revitalized, just in that 5 minutes. I'm going to take off the mask and you'll be able to see the difference, hopefully. So what do you think? Am I glowing and beautiful again? I really do love this, it's so amazing. So yes, I think this is a really great product. I've been using it for a few months, like I mentioned before, and I can already see that my skin is brighter, less dull, and even though I have had exposure to the sun, I don't really have any pigmentation. I'm just looking very bright and fresh, so I really would recommend this. Now, Foreo are having some great deals on their website at the minute, so if you click the link in the description box, you'll be able to check those out. Also, to celebrate Foreo's 11th birthday, I'm delighted to let you know that I have an 11% discount for you. All you need to do is enter the code Nicolas11 at checkout to receive an additional 11% off your Foreo purchase. So yes, to recap, if you would like to check out the amazing deals that Foreo are having at the minute, and by the way, they rarely do have these amazing deals on. We're very lucky to have them right now, so just click the link in the description box to get your additional 11% discount. Enter the code Nicolas11. So yes, I thought that you would enjoy seeing this product, as I know many of you are as obsessed with skincare as I am, and I just absolutely love the FAQ 202. Well, I'm just having a little potter in the garden. It's quite a sunny afternoon at last. We've had lots of rain, so any chance that I get to come out into the sunshine, I take it. This morning I took Sophie for her groom, and I think I mentioned before that when I do that I have to stick around because it's quite far from here, so rather than me driving there and back, I always stay around the area. So I popped into my garden centre and I've got some new white hydrangeas that I'm going to replace these foxgloves with. Now, I got these about 2 months ago, planted them, and when I was at my sister's, I was speaking to the gardener, asking for his advice about what to do when these die off, and he said, if you have lots of different pots and you can put them somewhere else, do that, let them go back to seed, and then obviously they will come back next year. But if not, my advice would be just to get rid of them, take them out and plant something else. So as I don't really have that many pots that can accommodate these, and I don't really have a lot of space in the garden, sadly I'm going to take them out and replant the hydrangeas into here. That is the only thing about my little garden, is that instead of being able to just let these die back and put the pots somewhere else in the garden, or if they were in the actual soil in the ground, you can do that. With this garden you have to keep changing and replacing, which is quite sad, but I do want the garden to look beautiful for the summer. I've got a few things happening this weekend, maybe have people round, have a little afternoon tea, so I want the garden to look its best, so I am going to replant them. Okay, well I apologise, but I didn't manage to film potting the hydrangeas because we started to have a real downpour of rain, and the camera was getting wet, so I decided just to put it away and pot them. I wanted to wait until the rain held off, but it didn't, so I had to pot the hydrangeas, and I have to say, I think they look really beautiful in the pots. Hello, Sophie. Hello. You coming to say hello? They look really beautiful in their pots and have just brightened up the space, which is wonderful. I'm just in the garden enjoying a little bit of sunshine, which is very rare here, and I've got a glass of Pimm's. This is a very British drink, and it is a simple recipe. It is 600 ml of Pimm's, sorry, 300 ml of Pimm's, almost made you very drunk there, with 600 ml of lemonade, and then you add in ice, sliced strawberries, sliced orange, sliced cucumber and mint, and it makes the most refreshing summer beverage, which I absolutely love. So welcome back to my kitchen, and it has been quite a while since we've been here together, I think, so I thought that it would be nice to do something summery and British. We're going to be doing a pudding called Eton Mess. Now this was created by Eton College back in 1893, and they served it at their cricket matches against Harrow School, which was their rival, and it is still served today and enjoyed as a very British summery dessert. We've got Wimbledon going on here at the moment, and I think when we have these tennis matches and other sporting events, very British things, people are really wanting to enjoy something delicious, so I thought that we would make this today. What I love about this one is that it tastes absolutely incredible, but it is very easy to make and you don't have to worry about presentation. It is called Eton Mess for a reason. You just pop it into a glass and serve it as it is. So we've got some strawberries which we're going to blitz and make a syrup. I've also got some blueberries which you can add on top just for decoration and to add a different flavour. We've got some double cream which we're going to whisk into peaks, and then I've got some pre-store bought meringue nests. Now you can make your own meringue, but if you buy them from the store, you're going to save about an hour of your cooking time, and I don't know about you, but in the summertime the last thing I want is to be cooped up in the kitchen. I'd rather just get it done quickly, and these taste really delicious, so for me it is a no-brainer. I'm going to buy them rather than make them. So let's get started on this delicious British summer pudding. So to begin, I'm going to take the strawberries and blitz them in the blender so that we have our strawberry syrup to put into our Eton Mess. And now I'm going to chop up the rest of our strawberries so that we have them to decorate and add a little bit of crunch into the pudding. Now I'm adding double cream to the mixer, and to it I'm going to add a huge tablespoon of powdered sugar, and we will whisk this together until soft peaks are formed. Now take the prettiest glass you can find, and in the bottom put some of your chopped strawberries, and then you can add in some of your crushed meringue, followed by a heaping of the whipped cream, and then a drizzling of your strawberry syrup. Once you have done that, repeat the process until you reach the top of the glass, and it is as simple as that. You don't need to worry about everything looking neat and beautiful. This is called Eton Mess for a reason. So just keep adding everything in. It can look a little bit of a mess, but the end result is quite pretty in the most charming English way. Okay, so that is our Eton Mess all done. All I'm going to do is pop on a few blueberries just to give a little bit of colour. And as one of my food heroes, Ina Garten, would say, how easy was that? But truly it was so easy, and you don't have to worry, as I said before, about making these really beautiful. The messier they look, the better they are, and when you've got the mixture of meringue, cream and the strawberry, it's going to taste just incredible. So I do implore you to try this out. I will leave the recipe in the description box for you, and this is a real British summer treat for you to enjoy. So I just wanted to show you my new coffee table, which I got yesterday. I'm not sure whether you remember the previous one that was here, but it was kind of like a plastic Perspex little table. And I had that when I moved to Edinburgh in 2020, and what happened was I found it on Facebook Marketplace, and I thought that it was going to be glass and sturdy, and when I went to pick it up it was kind of this plastic bendy thing, and it was just the beginning of the lockdown, so I kind of just put up with it and ended up putting up with it for 4 years, as so often happens with these things. But I was always on the lookout for a more substantial, beautiful coffee table. What I always did want was something like something clear that looked a little bit more modern than the rest of my furniture, and something that was clear so that it frees up space and looks a bit more flowy in the room. So I actually found this beautiful table on Facebook Marketplace again, and it is from a shop called Jeffrey's Interiors, which is a local interior designer, and they sell beautiful furniture. So I know this would have been originally very, very expensive. And the funny thing is about this is that when I inquired about it, I discovered that it was being sold from someone 3 doors down who I've never met. So that is the story of this little table. It lived 3 doors down, and we carried it here last night. It is extremely heavy, glass and Perspex, I think, and it's quite large, but it's exactly what I was looking for. So I'm very, 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 very happy with my new coffee table. You may also see that I'm sitting on this footstool. So the other problem is that I really wanted a footstool, because when you're sitting on the sofa watching TV at night, it's not the most comfortable, and I wanted something to put my feet upon that's, you know, relaxing and cozy at night. So I got this one from IKEA. It's not the most wonderful thing, but it does do the job of providing comfort. Now the only issue is that I'm not really sure how to place it in the room, and I kind of have to decide whether I want to go with style or with comfort, and really I think I want to go with style. So what I'm going to be doing for the next few days is kind of figuring out how I'm going to live, and I think this will stay here, and then when I want to use it in the evening I'll have to drag it across there next to the sofa. Doesn't seem very practical, but maybe the solution will come along. So yeah, I just wanted to show you my coffee table, and now I'm going to give it a little bit of a style and style it. So, as you can see, I'm only halfway through painting the dining room, and it has been a bigger job than I imagined. Even though the paint is really beautiful and it's gone on really fast, I've just had a lot of other things to get on with, so I haven't quite finished, but I will be sharing the finished update of this room in the next video, so I hope that you will have a little bit of patience and look forward to seeing that then. So I'm going to finish painting, do a little bit of restyling, set the table, and hopefully it will turn out to be great, because if I'm totally honest, at the minute I'm feeling like I'm not sure, but that is always what happens when I paint a room. The first coat is always the worst. It kind of looks a little bit patchy, and then because it's not fully done and you've got white everywhere, it looks a bit weird. So I'm very confident that when it's completely done, it will look a lot better. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you've enjoyed this episode. I look forward to seeing you next time, but until then, take care. Bye-bye.